Hi, I'm Tom Gledhill, author of Position Your Company for a Premium Exit. During my career as a business owner and then as an M&A advisor, I experienced leaving money on the table when I sold my software company, and later as an M&A advisor, I learned why it happened. In order to receive a premium when you sell your company, you must have an idea who will buy your company and what they are looking for in an acquisition. To this end, we have developed a methodology to help business owners position their company. So follow along with me as we examine a methodology for answering the question, who will buy my company and what are they looking for in an acquisition? This methodology consists of a four-part process. First, you need to analyze the company. Are all of the functional areas working effectively and efficiently? If not, how can you improve them? Second, you will rate your company using the tools provided in the book. Third, you will learn the different buyer types and what they are looking for in an acquisition. And fourth, you will match what your company has to offer with what the different buyer types are looking for in an acquisition. Let's look at each part of the process in a little more detail. Part 1, analyze the company. You will examine 15 functional areas, which are the value drivers of the company. Each of these value drivers is discussed in detail in the book, along with a real-life story for most of the drivers. It's important to spend the time and give this part serious thought because it has a significant effect on the value of your business. Part 2 is rate your company. If you have objectively analyzed the value drivers discussed in Part 1, you're now ready to rate your company. You need to do this in order to determine what buyer types, defined later, align with your company's assets. Even if an exit is not on the horizon, this exercise will allow you to determine where you fit in the value chain and what functional areas need improvement. Start with the ratio analysis. They are useful indicators of a company's performance and financial condition, and the ratios can usually be calculated from the income statement and the balance sheet. Financial ratios can be used to analyze trends and compare the company's performance to other companies' performance in the same industry. Next, perform a SWOT analysis to measure your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. There's a discussion on how to use the SWOT analysis in the book. Finally, perform the risk assessment scorecard exercise, which can be found in the appendix of the book. This checklist, in conjunction with the SWOT analysis and the ratio analysis comparison with industry averages, should further help you define the degree of risk that prospective buyers will perceive in your company. The checklist rates the different value drivers discussed in Part 1, Analyze the Company. It's important that you take your time, give each category serious thought, and be brutally honest in your ratings. When you're finished, add your individual ratings for a total rating score. You will use this rating in Part 4, the match. Part 3, the buyer types. There are basically 4 types of buyers. They are strategic acquirers. They're looking for acquisitions that will help them grow and become stronger in their market segment. The sophisticated financial buyer are looking for an opportunity for growth with a good management team in place. The lifestyle buyer can be ex-corporate people or former business owners who are looking for an income and the ability to grow the company. The industry buyer can be a competitor, a supplier, or a fellow association member, and they are looking to buy at a rock-bottom price. Part 4 is the match. Now you've had a chance to completely analyze your company and understand the different kinds of buyer types. You're in a position to choose the most likely buyer types for your company. It's now time to hone in on those buyer types to help determine why they would be interested in your company. You're now going to examine each buyer type and see if there's a fit between your company and that buyer type. You're going to use the following 4 metrics from your company: the total number from your risk assessment scorecard, your company's net revenue, your company's EBITDA, and your company's intellectual property. In this video, I've just presented an overview of the methodology detailed in my book, Position Your Company for a Premium Exit. The book presents an in-depth presentation of the methodology, and the associated tools are provided in the appendix. For your free copy of the book, click here or visit our website at www.murphybusiness-ne.com.